Amanda Gorman blew me away with her poem. I've been wanting to try oil pastels, so this week I'm going to do a portrait of Amanda with oil pastels. I'm Laura, and this is Art Inside. Now, I haven't touched an oil pastel since I was 10 years old, and my 10-year-old self thought I was pretty good, but I was 10. So we're going to see what happens. This could be a bad idea. So the first thing I'm going to do is try out some of these oil pastels that I took from my daughter and see what I can do with them. Now, I watched a video where they said to do stuff with Q-tips and baby oil. All right, let's put some red in there. Okay, well, oh, what do I do with this? I can't open the lid. Okay, wait, oh, there we go. Oh, this could be, oh, it's messy. And that, and I'm not going to be doing that, so yeah. I am just going to dive right in. Hoping for this. Prepared for this. Let's get started. This drawing took me about an hour and 15 minutes to complete. I've increased the video speed so that the drawing is done in 7 minutes. At the beginning, I'm using the edge of the pastel to create the outlines, the thin lines. Didn't take me very long to figure out I needed to put a piece of paper on the drawing to prevent me from smearing the oil pastel that was already laid down on the paper. This is the part where I'm saying, oh God, I hope I have the right colors to do this. I know I have to keep layering them, so I persist. Just blocking in colors. I had a couple of interruptions while I was doing this, so you'll notice a slight difference in the lighting here and there. At this point, I'm trying to add in some warm colors. Blend them in with the highlights and the other warm colors that are already there. It's right about here where I start to think, maybe I can make this work. Now, my concern with the hair is to get the effect of those beautiful braids. So I just bulk in some brown as a base. I have to keep shaking off the flakes of the oil pastels as I layer it on very thick. And these are not very expensive oil pastels, so they're a little bit waxy. Now here's an example of a really good highlight on the hairband that I overwork and it disappears. So I have to add something back in after. But I think it's all about putting in layers. Now that little glitch there, the battery actually ran out on my camera. So all of a sudden, one whole layer of color on the hair appears. In total, I did 3 layers of the black on the brown, including 1 layer of gray to try and pick up the highlights and the shine in her hair. The whole thing is a little impressionistic, and I think it turned out okay. Now, on the side there, I was just using an X-Acto blade to sharpen the pastels so that I didn't get too much when I was trying to do the white of the eyes and the teeth. I'm finding out that the way that I do pastels is not an exact science. As I add the yellow in, I quickly realize I wish I had removed the pencil line, seeing that the yellow is not opaque. But I decide I can work with it. Put some blue in for shadow. And the shadow on the earring. More flakes of pastels shaken off the paper. The palette knife you see me bring in is just to remove little flakes that didn't come off. The more layers I put on, the more flakes are on the paper. Just trying to add in some detail, the eyelashes, and shadows around the ears. I decide to put some black and try to do it as fine as possible to cover the pencil lines. But it's too bright, so I then go over and blend it in. And I think that works all right. It's getting there, but it still needs something. So I decided on a light blue background, working on a diagonal, just to make the colors pop. Hit the like button if you enjoyed this video, and check out my channel for more fun with art videos.